Hello, collective. I'm here with a message that I channeled this morning after my meditation. My meditation was so intense. I thought, is there something that, is really meant to be shared in this? Because it felt, the only word that comes to mind as I think about this is groundbreaking. Like, I was seeing things that looked one way and then they morphed. And I thought, okay, well, is this about reality? Is it about how we see things? I have a whole page full of notes. So here's what came through. Your sense of reality is shifting. You are beginning to understand your soul origin having a profound impact on your current reality. And I feel like this is your higher self looking at the human experience, if I were to just boil that down. Then I heard you are associating your experiences during this timeline to what the depth of your soul self has wanted to understand. I feel like it's kind of like an aha moment. That's why I'm here. That's why that happened. That's why that person is in my life. This is why I went through, 30 years of this tough stuff or this family thing. I was supposed to. I get it now. I feel, I'm just going to keep going. Never mind my commentary. Although you may not see the full picture now, and then I heard veiled, there is a collision of past, present, and future which is going to alter how you see yourself in your reality. And I feel like this, again, to boil it down, it's like the culmination of experiences. That's why that happened. That's why I'm, sitting in the void. If some of you feel like, I don't know what all this was for. What does it mean for my future? Am I supposed to do something with this? I'm thinking I'm healed. Am I being drawn back or pulled back into the past to review some things? This is where I will interject something. Sometimes in meditation, I get glimpses of the younger me who I'm feeling like it's a reality that's coming to light that I didn't remember. And it doesn't have to be bad experiences. Some of them have been a little weird, maybe creepy. And I'm thinking, am I conjuring that? Did that really happen to me? Am I looking at things through the eyes of a child? Am I needing to see something that was in a different way? Kind of hangman energy. I feel like everything is about perspective, and certainly time and the time between then and now, however you look at time, because I know that it's a human construct, but however you look at that gap, that time, that elapsing of moments and days and years brings clarity. It allows you to look back on what was and say, I get it now. Now I understand. And I think that's what I'm calling this video. I have no idea where this is going, by the way. So let me keep going. More channeled messages. Okay. Oh, one more point. I had another line added to that I added. This didn't happen to me. It happened for me. I just saw 333. Wow. For some of you're sort of integrating that part of yourself that is maybe in this lifetime resolving some of these experiences. Maybe you have been through experiences lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, and it is now in your present human reality that you get it and that you are integrating it. You understand it and you accept it. Oh, I'm getting the chills. Oh my God. Okay. Then I heard, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm hearing in my head, Barbara, just keep reading. Okay, some of you signed up for the most difficult circumstances and are only just coming to realize how you've been allowed to grow from them. So this is not victim mentality. This is, okay, well, I'm stronger. I'm more fortified. I just saw 444. How beautiful. Fours, to me as a reader, are about our foundation. Our foundation, the strength of us, the strength of our resolve, how we have, begun this masterpiece that is the evolution of self through the human experience, so our soul can be wiser, stronger. Maybe we come back and we have some bliss in our lives. I'm also hearing that there is like some sort of like call it reward, and that gets defined differently by everybody. But there's something about finding. So then I heard the word peace, and the way that I'm defining this peace is, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with it, whatever it was, and for some of you it could have been really difficult. I'm okay with it. Oh yeah, I'm getting the chills again. Okay, so now this is where it got really interesting, and I just saw 555. Oh my gosh, you guys. So let's just say Spirit is really here, really getting your attention, getting mine, I tell you. So this is where it gets interesting, because I've never had this happen before, but the meditation then turned to the zodiacs. I realize this is a collective reading, and we are all united. We are all united. Whether we choose to like see it, whether we choose to like hold hands and embrace it, or we feel like we're on an island or very singular. And I've been there too. I've been in both places. Maybe you find that, your alignments are changing and you pull away. You don't want to hold hands anymore. Or you feel like the void is really where you're meant to be. Well, then, maybe you're a step ahead of a lot of us, right? Like the void can be uncomfortable. I'm seeing a scene. Now, some of you may hate this movie. I get mixed dialogue and reactions when I mention this movie, but the movie Pulp Fiction, where Mia Wallace was taken on a non-date dinner, friendly non-date with John Travolta's character. What the heck is his name? Vincent. And they're sitting in this, sawed-off car having dinner, and she talks about uncomfortable silences. And, some of you may be really cool sitting in the void. Some of you may be doing some of your most profound healing work in the void, because it is literally void of influence and, okay, I'm hearing static and noise. But let's get to it, though, because I want to start the reading. I have no idea where this is going, but it's the basis of what needs to come through. So knowing that this is a collective reading, Archangel Metatron brought through just a one-line message for every zodiac. So here we go. I actually began with Pisces. I don't know if that's significant, but I did, so I'll go there, because normally I start everything with the first, the baby, Aries, but Pisces came through first, so here goes. Pisces, there's just, I'm going to say this phrase, marinate on it, and you may resonate with this, you may not, and feel free, to say, Barbara, this is weird, goodbye, and that's okay. But if you resonate with this, then just sit with it. I think that's all we're being asked to do, is just sit with it. Pisces, the message for you is the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are. Aries, the power of your relationships. The power of your relationships. Taurus, what or whom you value. What or who you value. Gemini, integration of self. And I was seeing, when that one came through, I was seeing yin and yang. Cancer, nurturing self. Nurturing self. Leo, understanding your influence. Understanding your influence. Virgo, this one made me chuckle. I have a stellium of Virgo. It really made me chuckle. The bigger picture. The bigger picture. Libra, the power of your convictions. Wow. The power of your convictions. Scorpio, this felt deep, and of course, right? Gosh, Scorpio energy is so magical. The truth behind the words. The truth behind the words. Sagittarius, integrating your experiences. Capricorn, what has deep meaning? What has deep meaning? Aquarius, I felt this was beautiful, and it gave me the chills. Aquarius, yours was simply, I love. I love. Okay, guys, let's get into it. Oh, wow. And I'm seeing 1111 on my timer. How beautiful. Okay, let's take a look at the collective's journey. What does the collective need to know at this time, Spirit? Living consciously. Make decisions in life that are not by happenstance, but rather by conscious choice for the betterment of your life and for others. Oh my gosh. Oh, do I have the chills? It's going to be one of those readings, and I'm feeling intensely emotional right now. I feel like some of you are realizing I have a choice in my life, and I choose, me. I choose that. I choose better. I choose better. Oh, yeah, wounding. Wow. We're all there, guys. We are all participating in this. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see what needs to come through. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, for your love, and for showing us what we need to know at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So much gratitude for truth. So much gratitude. Oh my, wow. Yes. I don't know what sign got this over the last couple of months, or if maybe it was a collective reading, or maybe a twin flame reading, but this card came out and I was like, yes, this is why we're here. Heightened awareness. You are intuitively sensing something is shifting. You cannot make this up. Beneath the surface, and you are right. Your sense of reality is shifting. Your sense of reality is shifting. Whoever is tuned in, and if you're getting the same chill bumps that I am, you're like, yes, I'm seeing it, I'm getting it. My downloads are more frequent and powerful. I feel the essence of me changing, like from the inside out. I'm sort of getting this, like, oh, I don't know what superhero cartoon I'm taken back to right now, but maybe it's just Superman. Clark Kent is just opening his shirt, and there's like this S, your inner superhero. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take. I don't know why those are face down. There's something significant about that. Okay. Wow. empowerment, taking ownership of executing to your highest potential. Now, some of you feel that in the void, you've been either stalled or taking baby steps, or you're like, why isn't my life moving? What's happening here? And it could be that there's this letting go and a simultaneous birthing. I'm hearing birthing. Yes, expansion. So if you're in that in between, just allow it. Just allow it. Nothing is by accident, right? New opportunities are being presented. Walk through the door to greater experience and abundance. You are divinely protected. For some of you, you may feel that there are situations or people that you need to say no to. I'm going to say that again. For some of you, there are people and situations you need to say no to, and you'll know what that is. If you do not feel an energetic alignment with what you are involved in, or a relationship you're in with, a toxic friend, a toxic family member, it doesn't mean that you have to retaliate, shame, or be shitty to somebody. You just make some distance, create that distance. And if that resonated for you, listen to your soul. Healing the soul's DNA, pain which has embedded itself into the soul's DNA doesn't have to define our future. By facing our deepest hurts, we heal. I think that the soul is speaking to the human right now and saying, you did it. You did it. I just saw 1555. You did it. The conclusion of a powerful lesson has been reached. Deep healing has taken place and the bandage can come off. And I'm wearing one. I stabbed myself with an X-Acto knife. Please excuse that. I'm like a DIYer in my spare time and I'm injured everywhere. Okay, I digress. You're being triggered. You may be put to the test. Now, for some of you, you get pulled back. Okay. And this is where Spirit is saying, in the void, you might be thinking, well, haven't I healed that? Or I'm done with that, right? I'm done with that. If you feel like you get sucked back into something, if you feel like your shadow emerges, when you reflect back to childhood and you think, wow, did I do that? Was that me? Wow. And there might even be some like guilt or regret there. Whatever triggers you, it's okay. Let it resurface. We're not here to be perfect. None of us are. I'm serious. Like, we're not here to be perfect. We all have to integrate the light and the shadow, and it's okay. It's okay to think, wow, I can't believe I treated that person that way. I can't believe that, I did that. I can't believe I allowed that. It's okay. Just let it surface. It's cool. Integrate it. Integrate it. That's part of healing. You can't ignore it. I mean, to just simply say, oh, whatever. You're not confronting it. Major life changes ahead. Change is constant and an opportunity for expansion. Regardless of its shape, consider change a gift for your soul's evolution. Again, you are coming to a very profound understanding of the human experience on your soul. And I feel like this marks a period of time where you are saying, it's okay to let that go. It's okay to move on from that. You might be thinking, wow, I can do frickin' anything now. I've been through that, right? You may be thinking, I'm in a position where I have very powerfully and sincerely forgiven those around me, and that has liberated me. Forgiveness is liberating. It's a card in this deck. It didn't come out, but pivot point, live your soul's purpose. I feel like I'm connecting to a huge community of light workers, visions, psychic abilities. Wow. Some of you are even feeling like you're being initiated in some way. Contract, rediscovery, find your truth. Liberation. Okay, so let's take a look. We're going to keep this pretty spiritual. I feel like some of you are planning, okay, I'm hearing a departure from, you know, if you feel like, okay, that served its purpose. I'm good. Like, thank you. I'm good. Seriously, when you can look at your most painful teachers in life and say, thank you for that. I hope you learned what, you know, as deeply a lesson for yourself as I did through this. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Okay. I want to take a look at, I don't really use this publicly. I use it in a lot of the soul healing readings that I do, but it's a really cool deck and not highly used, oddly. Well, maybe now it will be, but it's kind of cool, by Kim Dreyer, Visions of the Soul, Meditation and Portal Cards. Collective, what are you being shown about whatever it is that your soul needs to hear right now? Spirit knows what message is going to resonate. Okay, I'm hearing there's going to be 2 cards. I just saw 2024. This is the year. This is the year. How incredible. Okay. What message do you have for the collective? Okay, I need to know more about that, but let me say it before I forget it. This is a human experience. Yes, I'm tuning into you, or you're tuning into me mutually, probably on a deep soul level, but this is a human experience. Some of you might be thinking, I shoulda, woulda, coulda, like there could be that sort of regret hanging over you. We all agreed to come, you know, like drag each other through the mud. It's not pretty. It's Earth School, right? It's the human experience. Is there anything else about that, Spirit? Why did that come through? Don't be hard on yourself. I heard, for the reasons you mentioned, Barbara, they need to know, don't be hard on yourselves. Okay, forgive yourself. What is the message, please, for this group? What is the message for this group, please? It's in there. I heard 2 cards, so I'm just going to honor that. Okay, there we go. Bottom of the deck, how beautiful. Heart chakra. Heart chakra. Eat your green veggies, I heard. Maybe that's for me. I don't know. I love them, actually. Ooh. Oh, man. I just saw 2, 2, 2, 2. Didn't I say about soul origin? Intergalactic communication. This is huge. Okay. Okay. I think I'm being guided to share this, guys. So, you know, if you don't resonate with this, it's okay. I respect that. And I thank you for being here this far. I saved off into my playlist client recommendations something about the retrieval or the learning your soul's name. Yeah. And I did this, and boy, it worked. Who is it? Is it Melanie someone? Anyway, it's in there. You'll see it. Learning your soul's name. And then I found out that my guardian angel is from where I'm from. And I do resonate with being a starseed, Lyran specifically. And the names are very unusual and beautiful, like beautiful. Some of you are realizing where you're from. I'm going to read in the book. It's probably going to even open up, you know, more ideas or epiphanies for you, okay? And then we have higher consciousness. Okay, let's read this one first. I'll just do them in order. Card 30, card 37, higher consciousness. Okay, here we go. The portal of higher consciousness. Keywords for this card are higher consciousness, peace, no kidding, peace, unity, enlightenment, knowledge, multiple lives. Wow. Use this portal to unite your soul with the cosmic soul, with Source, and to access sacred knowledge. This portal will also open you to the memories of multiple lives. You can't make this up. Declaration of intent. My soul unites with the supreme cosmic soul of Source. I am a multidimensional being. You are now being asked to eliminate all non-beneficial energies in your energetic field. Your soul is yearning to reconnect to the soul of the universe, to return home. Memory of your multidimensional existence is also accessible to you through this portal. Multiple lives can be accessed through higher consciousness. From ignorance to wisdom is the path on which your soul will grow as it accesses higher consciousness. True knowledge of your soul will bring about a state of enlightenment. That's the aha moment, yep. Through this process, a greater state of peace will be attained. Yeah. Both within the self as well as without, in the world in which you live. Balance and focus are attained in this state, and your soul purpose will effortlessly manifest through your life, bringing together in harmony all your lifetimes of experience. This is a reclaiming of you in your fullest, most divine power. What a beautiful message. Okay, let's enter the higher realms. Intergalactic communication, card 37. Portal of intergalactic, note that both of these are portal cards. Interesting. Keywords: intergalactic, communication, parallel universes, cosmic beings, alternate worlds, multiverses. Use this portal to communicate with cosmic beings and travel to alternate worlds. Do I have to share that? Seriously. Did I share it already? Okay. I astral traveled. I think I've shared this. Okay. But clearly I'm reaching, more people maybe who haven't heard that message. And it's simple. I astral traveled to a place that was unfamiliar to me, and it was very peaceful. And I came into, face-to-face contact with a triangular a formation of beings, people, maybe soul family, but there was like a leader, somebody on the tip of the triangle, and then two behind that being, and then three, you get it. So a triangle, almost as if, okay, I am your representative or the representative. Hello. And we never said a word. We just looked at each other. There was no fear. There was a peaceful getting acquainted, kind of, but with no words. Like it was purely eye contact and just pure presence. And it was peaceful. And I feel like I met beings that maybe I was supposed to meet. I'm going to leave it there because I don't understand all that. I think exposure is the only way to understand it. Connecting to your ancestors is a way to understand it. Connecting with spirit, certainly. I feel like it was just the tip of the iceberg, and you might be going through that. I'd love to know if any of you have that experience. Feel free to reach out and tell me about it. I'd love it. Okay, so let's keep going. The declaration of intent. For the highest good of all, I am in sacred communication with the cosmos. When working with this card, absolute, crystal clear intent must be set through unconditional love for the highest good of all. Many beings have come to assist humanity at this time, yet not all have the best intentions. Using the Metatron card when working with this portal brings in a protective energy. Wow. Multiple worlds and universes exist in the cosmos. A great diversity of galactic beings reside in these worlds. You may request communication with them for the highest good of all in the cosmos. Many of these beings are of ancestral lineage of those on Earth. I'm telling you, that's what I was getting. Sacred connections through this portal will give rise to a deeper understanding of yourself, where you come from, where you are moving towards, and the multiplicity of life in the cosmos. Alternative lives you may have had in other worlds can be revealed to you through this portal. Okay. What are we being shown? And I don't want to make this about the human experience, but I kind of feel like I need to bring it into the 3D. What are we being shown? I heard 3. Okay, 3 cards perhaps. Okay then, you know, Spirit speaks. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. A 37 card. 37 might be significant for you. It's a 10 card. You may see 3s, 7s, or 10s. 10s are about completion, ending. Wow. 7, covenant, sacred contract. And dragon's hoard, protecting the future, card number 12. Bottom of the deck, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. This could be about the material. It doesn't have to be, but I did get that energy from the bottom of the deck. I feel like there is a strong sense of being connected to the human experience. Okay, I'm hearing through pain. And this is about understanding you are empowered to move through some of these challenging experiences by accepting what has been presented in your past experiences and knowing that you, like with each experience, you've become stronger and stronger. And now it's like you're realizing, like, I've got this, I can do this. I think that you're looking at your relationships. I'm hearing failures, okay? And all of them teach us something, right? Or we are a teacher for someone who is really needing to receive. I'm getting that you are understanding the depth of the connection, the purpose behind the connection, and now perhaps you are ready to look at it with sincere appreciation because of your strength and fortification. Yeah, like you are like a pillar, and not through avoidance. You're dealing with it, or you've dealt with it. And now there's something about, you know, protection and boundaries coming through with this that feels really significant. I think you understand what maybe caused a threat to either your well-being, and it doesn't have to be to like a degree that you're afraid, but I mean, maybe for some of you, I feel like it's more, I can do this, I've got this, and nothing will threaten that. Like I'm good. I have a clear vision. I have the tools I need to make something happen. And those who have been part of my experience to date, you know, like it is written, I'm okay with that. I can lovingly bless, you know, you and send you on your way. I just saw 3333. And I can welcome in my soul tribe who is part of, you know, my future. It's a message repeating. I'm being guided, though, to read from the book. Now, I read these intuitively, but there is a message for this card in particular, confidence in your magic, that wants to be seen. So let's go there. Card 37. Confidence in your magic, nothing can stop you. The beauty you seek. When the magician's sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. Wow. Thank you for being on my journey. I wish you love. I wish you wellness. Wow. With the power of the magician's sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal you desire for all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you're kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or belief, and let the blade do its magic. Wow, guys, this is beautiful. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles. But don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting. Oh my gosh, I'm going to repeat that. Use the magician's sword to cut through limiting beliefs, and remember that all beliefs are limiting. This is about opening your mind, right? Focusing your intention in order to create what you wish. You have all the tools you need for the task at hand. You need only muster the wherewithal to deploy the resources you have. When the magician's sword appears, it is time to get moving. This is not a tool for contemplation, for gazing at the finely polished edge. It is an instrument calling for decisive action. And remember, the sword is alive with a wisdom you can summon to help you find the best course of action. Do not hesitate. Act. Okay, guys, so let's look at what are you being guided to do. What is the collective being guided to do? I feel like we're going to see like the opportunity card. Like there are doors that close for a reason, open doors, and we have to discern like what's behind the door, right? Okay, we have the thinking man. I'm going to make some room and just nest these over here. Okay, the thinking man. Considerations around, what to do next. Putting your thoughts into action. There is a thinking woman in this deck as well. Wow. Okay, I heard take 'em, take 'em. Step out of your comfort zone, the garden and the gate. And sometimes as a reader, I look at this as if you're in, just as this card said, if you have friendships, an environment, or whatever that are toxic, let's just call it what it is, or don't resonate. If you're in a place where you feel like, I don't belong here, I'm not welcome here, the people around me are not friendly, or I don't vibe with this environment, step out of the gate. Branch out. I'm seeing with this faded mound in the background, distant horizons. I'm looking at the butterflies, make some changes. This butterfly looks like it's flying to a brand new home. Some of you, it's like, I don't even want to be in this city anymore. I want out of here. That's how I felt when I left Texas. Good riddance. I didn't want to be there anymore. Woman holding a heart. Remembering love for yourself, love for others. This is forgiveness, compassion. And I'm hearing, and it is knowing that the warmth and receptivity that you feel in your heart for a situation. Okay, Spirit is stopping me. They want me to say this in a different way. They knew where I was going with it because I'm channeling it. Okay, but I'm going to say it differently. Okay. Forgiveness and compassion are important. Where you give your time, your love, your attention needs discernment. Okay. And they're going to help you get there. Ascended Masters. This is beautiful. I feel like there is divine help, guidance, whatever your religion, right? This is not about a certain group of people or a certain ascended group of people. Clearly, I'm reaching the collective who is in a different place on their journey at any given time. We're all on different timelines, and I feel like help is there if you need it. I want one more card to represent the energy of the divine, please. Okay, I asked for one and I got one. Look at this. You're going to be connecting with your soul tribe. This is beautiful. There will be okay, I'm hearing sacred convergence. It is a card within this deck. Okay, here we go. There is a coming together happening within your body and soul, a unification of all that is within you. Oh my gosh. Yep, another repeat message. This is akin to traveling to a strange land. Another repeat message. As all sorts of new sensations, not all welcome at first, begin to make themselves known to you. If you are experiencing discomfort within your own body or uncertainty and a sense of expansion, to include more of life in your thoughts and feelings, then you're conscious of this sacred convergence. It is like two worlds or more colliding. If you are sensitive, you will feel it happening as an important event without necessarily having a physical situation to attribute the experience to or upon which to hang an explanation. You may also be encountering this in a very physical sense by finding yourself in situations which you previously would have avoided. You may be meeting people and thrown into relationship with them, apparently more by circumstance than by your own conscious choosing. This is a meeting of you with your shadow and something to rejoice in, even if it's uncomfortable at times. Be gentle and loving with yourself and kindly seek to find the beauty in what you are learning about yourself in your interactions and experiences. You are a wise soul seeking to know yourself rather than judge others. Remember your divine protection as you are thrilled and challenged in this time of great growth. You are guided to be curious as though traveling to a foreign land and remaining open to experiencing its treasures. This oracle holds a message for you. A deeper part of yourself is calling you forward. Any discontent, struggle, anxiety, or fear is a subconscious recognition of this. Don't worry, you're a unique plant in the divine garden. You don't have to know what plant you are in order to grow. You just need to live each day, and the growth happens naturally. When you can see over time the beauty of your true nature revealing itself to you, it will be a revelation to be relished. There's a poem. From the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves, wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. Beautiful. Okay, so let's take a look at what you need to know about this unfolding. Coming together with your soul tribe. Wow. Okay, they're just flying out and I'm just taking them. I'm not going to question it. We have Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Sun at the bottom of the deck. You are moving towards something you are excited about. I feel a sense of independence happening with this. I feel a sense of confidence and well-being, peace. I'm getting peace from this Nine of Pentacles. Oh, Tower. Is that the Fool? Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was. Whew. Okay, let's keep going. 9, 9, 9. What comes after 9? You are going to be moving toward new experiences. Yes, with passion and vigor, Knight of Wands. I feel like this is an enthusiasm for the new. And you are discerning. You are discerning. I think you're taking a look at what's around you. Okay, some of you, all right, I'm seeing someone on a walk, and it's maybe dusk, it's fairly dark, but for whatever reason, you know, if there's many forks in the road, it gets lit up. It's almost golden, like it's lit up, and you just follow that. It calls to you. Anything else? And I think, look at what it landed next to. The Ace of Swords. I think what this means is that things won't be the same. Like, I feel like this Three of Wands energy is, I will do this. I have manifested that. What has held me back before will no longer hold me back. Look at this fire. There's a lot of fire here. And part of that is, you know, like allowing the old to burn away. Setting your sights on, you know, what you want. And again, judgment, discernment. I feel like this is understanding the experience from the past and what no longer is meant to remain. Like it's past its expiration. And something new awaits. That's so beautiful. So I feel like this is about setting your intentions, the right intentions. I want to get some messages around traversing this. Shamanic Healing Oracle. What is Spirit's guidance around navigating your future experiences? New day. Some of you may be seeing dragonflies. It's card 11. Ascension. Whew. Spiritual upgrades, I'm hearing. Balancing your feminine energy. We all have both. I'm looking at this spiral, like I'm like spiral of life. It's feeling bigger to me. But it is about love, compassion. It's about receptivity, creativity, nurturing. What else? It's all good. Now, again, you have to reflect upon your experiences for what they are. When we integrate it, rather than fighting it, we can say, that was for my growth. And it doesn't have to define my future. I'm more cautious now, but I haven't lost, you know, steam. Like it's full steam ahead. Look at that. Sexual energy. Anything else? Some of you are bringing that into alignment. Okay, this is a card that I always have a certain vibe that comes through with it. We have the card of anger. We can't tuck away challenging emotions. I almost said negative, and Spirit's like, anger is a good thing. That within you is triggering in a really big way, and that's all right. What is it showing you? What is it telling you? What is it prompting you to do if you've been, you know, holding yourself up in your comfort zone? What is this doing for you, this very fiery energy, which is clearly coming out? Is it prompting you to make big changes in your life, in your environment, in your psychic development? So what is the advice for what the collective needs to release? Because that has come up a lot. Whether you resonate with, you know, this being, you know, your environment, the city you live in, the relationship you're in, a friend that has soured in some way, a spouse who, you know, has just I don't know, the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm kind of getting that there are some of you who have stayed in an unhealthy relationship a little longer than you needed to. Like it's time to go. Wow. Okay. What should you release? Power of surrender. What do you have for the collective, Spirit? Okay. Lots of messages here. Surrender to inner peace. I love it. Okay, let's read these. There's a lot. Oh my gosh. Well, the messages repeat. I think this is where Spirit is saying, message delivered. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar into life. Yeah. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. Discernment. Okay, a message just came through that there is a group. And it's not just a Libran trait. That to me, that's a shadow aspect of Libra, people pleasing. It's part of the lesson, which is maybe why what came through is the power of your convictions, Libra, independence, not codependence. And it's not just for Libra. It's you know, I think we all embody a certain something, and you could even have that placement in your chart. But I think the important thing is, if there's a group of people pleasers or your tendency is always just to over accommodate, think about that. If you walk away from that experience thinking, I didn't even mean it. Why did I do that? Why did I allow that? Think about that. Like, listen to your body. Some of you may be in the company of people and you find yourself just wanting to curl up and go to sleep. Their energy is low vibe. They suck it out of you. They're vampires. And you're like, ugh, trust that. Trust it. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. And I think that that's a reminder from Spirit that we've got this. We've got this. We're help leading you through this change. We're help leading you to, you know, your life's blessings, to really powerful connections that are meant to build you up, love you, support you, understand or at least accept the parts of you that they don't get, but that, you know, support you on your mission and in your vision in your life. I feel like there's a strong message here about discerning relationships, and I'll just leave it there. Because I think that what you're doing, as I stated earlier, it's like, okay, I understand you were here for a reason. Thank you for that lesson. I hope you learned one too. I send you, you know, on your way. Thank you for what you showed me, what you taught me. And now I'm ready to invite whoever you are into my life. And some of you are now very protective of your energy. And, you know, if you feel that you need to be, trust that. Maybe you'll take relationships slower. Maybe you'll look at them from new angles. Allow people to show their true selves to you. Authentically showing yourself to them. Maybe you're going to do relationships differently. If this isn't a reflection on difficult ones, I feel like you are understanding that you know, the deeper picture here is that we all have some wounds. We are all coming here with some challenging energies that we're working through, and maybe you show others and yourself a little more grace. I think that's the message, but let's finish up with a healing message for the collective. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. Yeah, I was getting, some of you are like in the void. I live and honor the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. Okay, collective, I'm going to leave it there. I hope this was helpful. I'm stopping this reading at 5555. Love it. All right, thank you so much for being here. Take with you what you feel is a profound message for you. I'm not going to extend it, but that's what needed to come through. So thank you for being here.